As an Asian living in a country where Asians are not common, I have experienced racism many, many times. Even when I'm walking outside, sometimes people stare at me and start giggling, or sometimes people make fun of me. There was this also time when we were looking for a place to live, and as soon as we told them our nationality, they stopped responding to our inquiry. And a lot of the times, I wonder, why do people do this? Why are some people racist? It turns out racism often comes from their childhood. According to the MIT Press Reader, childhood is when people develop most of their mindsets. They adapt behaviors and personalities from people around them, like parents, friends, and teachers. Once the kids see how other people react to certain races, they might copy it too. It's something similar to, ooh, everyone around me is doing this, so I also want to do this. One thing about bias is that they can stay for the entire life. According to teaching tolerance, bias can be unlearned, but it can be hard to get rid of them. Racism and discrimination makes things unfair because looks is not something we can change to prevent them. But something we can change is our mindset. Since racism comes from biases that are learned, I think there are ways we can prevent them. To prevent them, we need to stop kids from getting these biases first. How? With education. School is one of the main places where kids learn, including bias. An article by CNN states that a place where we get to be with different people and make friends can prevent development of these biases. This can also prevent discrimination because discrimination also often comes from not being used to being around them. For example, this school would be a perfect place because of our diversity and there are students from different cultures. Here, we also learn about inclusivity and cultures from around the world during classes. With schools, we can prevent kids from getting biases in many kids, which means we can create an inclusive community where everyone is treated equally and no one feels left out just because of how they look. Learned biases can be changed, breaking the barrier between people of different races. Changing people's mindset at school could make a new place where race doesn't matter and everyone is equal. Thank you.